Hi, I'm Tammy Jade and I'm the artist behind Dusty Gypsy Studio. If you're new here, welcome, thanks for joining me, and if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Like always, it helps us creators and artists out if you can like and subscribe. Anyway, I thought I'd pop on today and just tell you what I've been up to. I'll be taking you on a little bit of a bushwalk with a bit of a paint session later. So yeah, so lately I have been working on a lot of my colouring books, and I now have a bit of a range, as you can see here. So I started out with my mushrooms and butterflies last year, and it's this little cute one here. So the drawings in this one are in A4 format, and some of them are really intricate and some of them are simple. Really and truly it's just what you decide to do with it. And so that was my first one. And then over Christmas, of course, because I did a lot of swimming and all that kind of stuff and got to see a lot of turtles this year, which I was really loving. We ended up with the Sea and Sand colouring book. So this one's the same. It's got a nice mix of bigger, more simple drawings and then a few really quite intricate drawings. I really enjoyed making this one. A lot of these drawings are actually little artworks that I've already created, and I've just gone in and made a line art from it. So I love to be able to, so this one here I was able to actually use all of my own artwork for the cover. It's all been a massive learning curve. So just like the YouTube thing, it's been a really interesting learning curve this year to actually give it a go and learn how to edit and create things like this, book formats, and it was just such an overwhelming experience the first time round, but every time I do it, it gets a little easier and I remember things from last time, so it's been good. So the latest one was Witchy Travels and Stories. So this one here is actually based off a little story that I have that I'm hoping to kind of put together. It's maybe just a little book with illustrations and a cute little story to go with it. So these little illustrations are just things that can be as hard or as easy to colour in as you want. Yeah, so that was that one. So my newest one is this little one here, Cozy Books and Flowers. So I had a lot of people asking for simpler illustrations. They don't want to be overcomplicated by anything. So this one here I put together just because people just wanted simple, more bold line art, so that, you know, they're not worried about going out of lines or anything. They can just create whatever it is they want to create with it. This one here is going to be stocked only by myself, and I actually have a little store in town called the Floral Chapter in Bundaberg, and she's going to be stocking my colouring books as well. I'm super excited about that. So this is one that will actually pop up in her shop first, and I'm super happy that that is going to happen. So I do have another one on the go, and I'm kind of hoping it will be in the same format as this one. So it'll be illustrations that are a little more simple, bolder lines, And it's going to be a bit cheeky though, because it's going to be a bit of a swearing one. It's called What the Actual, and I can let you choose the last word there. So each page is going to have just a cute little illustration and, you know, just a sweary word that embodies life itself at the moment sometimes. And I just thought it might be a cute little thing to have over the Easter holidays and going into Mother's Day, because I'm sure there's a lot of mums out there that would like a little bit of a funny colouring in thing to do for stress relief. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to keep the children from looking at that one at the market, so I think I'll have to put a band over the demo one at the market and just make sure that the parents just ask to have a look at it. Anyway, so that is on the burner, and they will be actually all available at my markets over the Easter holidays. So I'm really hoping the weather plays nicely. We have not had a very good strike this year yet for markets, so I've only managed to be able to go to one this year. Normally I would have been to a lot more than that, but the weather has just been so horrible for all of us that go to market, so it's been really hard for our little businesses to just really keep trucking along if you don't get that, you know, once a day a week to be seen by people other than people in your local community. So it's really nice when we can find other platforms for our stuff to go on to. And that's why I started doing this, because I thought, well, if the weather continues to be as bad as what it has, then there won't be as many people to be able to see my pet portraits or any of my artwork or my little colouring books. So that's why I started this and started having fun with YouTube. And I also started up a buy me a coffee. So I've done that so that if you're really into colouring and you would like to, say, receive 2 colouring pages a month that are brand new, you can sign up if you like, or you can do a one-off thing on there. I only have the 1 tier at the moment, and I might just keep it at that, just keep it nice and simple. So you'll get early release notifications of colouring books that I'll have coming out. You can have input into colouring books I'm going to do. Like, you can say, hey, have you ever thought of doing this? Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. All of my colouring books can be purchased in a handmade version, which I do myself, and I print these on 200 GSM paper. I like to do that so that if you are someone into markers or that kind of thing, then hopefully when you're doing your artwork it won't bleed through onto the next page underneath and ruin the line up on that one. I don't think alcohol markers stay put at all on any paper, so they'll always bleed through the paper, but I just wanted to make sure that if you were the type of person that didn't just use colouring pencils, that you could use your alcohol pens, or you could use your gouache, or you could use, and if the paper is that little bit thicker, then it'll look nicer in the end. So yeah, and of course if you get the downloadable version of any of my books, you can actually print them on watercolor paper or whatever you want. So if you want just simple line art to be able to just paint, because sometimes that's the biggest thing, if you're a painter, you don't want to sit there and draw the actual thing, you just want to paint. So they're actually very handy for that kind of thing as well. You can just print out whatever you want on some nice watercolor paper or canvas or whatever, and then that line art is there for you to just kind of paint that in. So I'll leave a link at the bottom of this video so that if you wanted to join my Dusty Gypsy Art Club, you can. It's through Buy Me a Coffee. So yeah, all of my stuff is available in my website, dustygypsy.com.au, or you can get it through my store on Made It, which is an Australian site, and they all always have handmade artisan artists on their site, and it's a fantastic platform to go and find creations by other artisans, so make sure you go have a look at that. And then of course on Etsy, a few of my things are on there. I've opened my Etsy shop up again. I haven't been too spammed by scammers just yet, so that will stay open while that stays like that, because it kind of wastes a lot of my time, Etsy, with the way the scammers are for there. You can get messages from like 50 people and all of them are bots. So that can really waste a lot of time, and then you have no idea if there's actually a legit person asking you a question about any of your stuff. And you can also, of course, I have my Dusty Gypsy Art Club, and through there, it's through Buy Me a Coffee. So if you wanted to kind of have access to monthly colouring pages and all that kind of thing, then that's really lovely. And then of course you can have input into what I do next. So at the moment I have a Botanical book on the way. I've got a few pictures gone in for that one, and so yeah, if you have any ideas of what I should do next, yeah, just drop a comment and say hi. And so I wanted to say thank you to everyone, whether you're new or just subscribed or just found me. Thank you. It really makes a big difference to artists and creators when you can jump on and actually see what they're doing and support them, and every little comment and every little thing that you do is very much appreciated by someone that's as small as myself. So yeah, thank you again, and make sure you like and subscribe so you see what I'm up to next month. So I'll probably take you on a little walk now. I feel like I'm going to do some painting outside today. The weather has turned into something that is amazing, and at the moment that is few and far between. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks. So I thought I would show you what I've been working on the last few months. So I actually have 6 little pet portraits that I've been working on all at once, and these 4 guys here, so they still need another coat and some colour pencil details, and the little pet portraits, I've got 1 left to do. So that was actually a series of 6 pet portraits for a lovely lady who's giving them to a dear friend of hers. This lady, of course, has had a lot of dogs over her lifetime, and she wanted them to be just memorialized in some way. So her friend's just done this for her birthday. She doesn't know about it, so I have to be really careful. She doesn't follow me on here, but so I think I can give you a bit of a sneak peek. So I'll just switch her around. So there's this cute little guy here. Some of these I also didn't have the best of photos because, you know, it was a few years ago that they had the dog, but this guy was super cute. And then this little one here, I had so much fun doing this little one with the little eyes on it. And this one here is like just absolutely gorgeous. The personality between these two, like, I think they were related, but I don't know the story behind them. So this cutie, always love doing this breed. They're always such happy expressionists, like their expression on their face is always so cute. And then I've got this guy here. So this guy here, he looks a bit freaky because I haven't done his eyes or nose or anything. It's just the base coats. Sometimes the photos I get aren't the best, so I've left the hardest one to last on that. And hopefully I can find eyes and all that kind of thing, and have a likeness. I have let them know that if the last one isn't the best, then it's okay, I can redo that one. But because it's a present, it's really hard to find the best photos, especially if you only ever see like the one photo maybe on their socials. So yeah, it can get a little hard like that, but that's okay. I really enjoyed it. So all of them, so the set of 6 were an A5 size watercolor. So yeah, I just thought I'll show you what I'd been working on, and thanks for watching. I hope you had a great time this time round. I hope you see that my editing skills are getting a bit better, and I'm getting a little more comfortable talking to the camera. And yeah, alright, like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. It always helps us all out. Thanks, bye.